Someone once asked me if my wife's side of the bathroom has all these beauty products while my side just has a little moisturizer, a toothbrush. That's absolutely ridiculous. I don't have a side of the bathroom. Are you mad? My wife's beauty products are literally everywhere, and I think she is beautiful just as she is. Joining me in studio today is dermatologist Dr. Dilshaad Asmal to discuss a problem that plagues many women. Welcome to Doctor's Orders, Dr. Asmal.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Asmal, what are skin pigmentation disorders and how do they work?
Well, pigmentation disorders can be your mottling of your skin, and it can also be hyperpigmented where you have dark skin, or hypopigmented where you have lighter skin. So the skin will not look like the rest of the skin, so it will be more accentuated.
And what are the factors that influence the manifestation of skin pigmentation disorder?
Well, sometimes it's genetic, because some of these disorders run in families. There's also an autoimmune component. I talk about the body fighting itself. Yeah. So the body doesn't recognize itself, so hence it starts a war on its own cells. The sun will also make it worse.
I suppose there are misconceptions surrounding these disorders. What are the common ones?
Well, first of all, lots of people think that if you have hyperpigmentation or the darkness of skin, it only happens in darker skinned patients. I also get in my patients who are fair. The other thing is that people don't realize that the sun, even though it's good for us, for our vitamin D, the longer you spend in it, the darker your pigmentation becomes. And as a result of that, your melanocytes get affected. And your ingredients of your melanocytes are called your melanin. So your pigment gets affected. So you can get the hyperpigmentation. Or if you don't have a lot of pigment in that area, you'll get hypopigmentation. For example, in scars, you may get whiter scars.
And treatment options available, what are they?
Well, first of all, see a dermatologist, because your dermatologist will diagnose the skin condition. Then we can look at hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is like the boogeyman, bad because it's banned in some countries, but if it's under a dermatologist's treatment protocol, we do it in a very systematic manner. Then you obviously have your alpha hydroxy acids, you have your chemical peels, you have your intense pulse light, you have your lasers. And again, when we're looking at that, we're looking at cosmetic options. And remember that cosmeceuticals are a multi-billion-dollar industry. So the patient should rather be diagnosed properly before they spend so much money.
And how do you prevent these pigmentation disorders?
Preventative measures, I come back to the sun. And my favorite term is be sun savvy. Use a good sunblock. Protect your skin.
Having a skin pigmentation disorder can make people quite self-conscious. Do you have any advice on how to approach this?
People are feeling stigmatized. They're feeling, as you said, self-conscious. They feel that everyone's just looking at them. So what they need is sometimes they need psychological counseling, because the world out there can be quite superficial. So people just feel everyone's looking at them. So look at your treatment options. The other fact that should be taken into account is any mottling of skin, whether it be your dark or your light skin patient, makes it obvious. So again, get treatment and use the proper ranges that should be used.
Thank you so much, Dr. Asmal, for sharing your insights on skin pigmentation disorders. Remember, people, that there are solutions out there, but the most important thing is that your inner beauty shines out.
Are wrinkles starting to show your age? Or do you have an ongoing problem with dark spots? Do you battle with stretch marks? Celltone. You are beautiful.